Hi, Lord Magicus, and it's time to play Merfolk in Modern. So, this is the list we're going to run for today. It's going to play 4 main deck Relic of Progenitus in it because graveyard decks are just really at an all-time high at the moment. Yeah, Hogak is definitely on its way to a ban at some point. So, until that point, we just have to make do, and the way that we're going to do that is by playing 4 main deck Relic of Progenitus and hope that that's enough to actually get there. So for that, we moved Thassa to the sideboard, and other than that, everything else is going to be the same, with one other exception. You'll see I cut the 4th Phyrexian Revoker here for a Kira. I'm hoping that the Kira is going to help us a little bit with like the Thoughtseize black decks, like Black Green and Pyromancer, maybe even Humans. Any of like the more fair matchups. I want Kira as like extra anti-removal. So we'll hope that that's good enough, and then yeah, everything else is essentially the same. We're still gonna play the 2 cages and the Dismember, Deprive, Echoing Truth. Fine cards. We're just have something that's generally good against everything. We can bring in Thassa against like all the fair matchups, where like control or mid range, where we want to try to grind out a better late game than them. So yeah, that's all we got. So let's go play. All right, let's go there. Modern League, join. Play. Sorry, it's a little bit warm in here right now. The summer sucks, and this room does not have air conditioning. I'm just relying on my nice little fan next to me. Alright. Just want a league to go well for a change. That would be nice. It's been a while. Alright, what do we... Come on. There we go. Alright. Well, we lost the die roll, so that's a familiar feeling, but... I don't know, I don't know about this hand. Like, it's good against, like, Tron or Hogak or something, but it's really, really bad against, like, anything that's, like, creature-based. However, we can trade these for cards, and, like, this is sort of a creature. I don't know. Alright. This is a really dubious keep, but we're going to keep it. Alright. So, hopefully, we'll play against a deck where one of these 2 cards is going to be good and punish our opponent somehow. Looks like control, so... Probably going to play this... That's actually hard. Fairy Seer. Are we playing against, like, a fairy deck? What the hell is this all about? Maybe this is a good Aether Vial deck, but it does not look like it's going to be a good Spreading Seas deck, so... I'm kind of not sure, maybe... If this is fairies, then we definitely want the Vial out first so that we can get underneath Spellstutter Sprite. Alright. No, not that one. Sorry, it lagged for a second. This is not off to a very good start. Our opponent doesn't know that, but this is pretty poor. We're just hoping to get lucky against the greedy decks by keeping a very dubious hand. This almost certainly... Oh, what are you gonna... Oh, this is the ninja deck. Oh, this is not good. So he's gonna draw a card. Alright. So actually, I think we're gonna Spreading Seas this Watery Grave. Alright, this is the first time I've played against the ninja deck, so... Yeah, Relic doesn't seem like it's gonna be that good. Alright, let's Spreading Seas this thing. You have Force of Negation that you're debating right now. I mean, if you do, you should definitely counter this because there's not anything better to hit with it, so. But we're not going to be able to outrace this amount of card advantage. Like, we need to have a Trickster or something. I don't know. I don't have a good plan for it just yet. That definitely is not helping our cause. Having all churn cards and no actual cards is not where we want to be. This is a very powerful tempo deck, and it's going to be... This is definitely undermining Spreading Seas because he's just going to draw out of the mana screw that we're trying to put on him. And once he plays more ninjas, like, this is just going to get super out of hand. Yeah, you can just replay the fairy. Yep. Well, the bad news is I don't think we're going to win game 1. And I'm pretty sure Force of Negation is going to be a useless card in this matchup. I mean, they do play some removal, but, like, for the most part, it's just ninjas. Oh, alright. Come on! No, 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 that's not good. Alright. I don't want to show them the relics. I guess we play Grove. No, I think I am going to play the relic and crack it. No, you do it like this at least, right? Because if we draw Master of Waves, that's maybe one way we can try to get back in here. Oh, come on. You do not need to be thinking this hard about this. These long pauses are not necessary. Like, I mean, I have to imagine it's because you have, like, Force of Negation or something, but... You not... I don't know. This is not a card that's, like, unknown or anything. You should know what it does. However, I do not know what your deck does, so... I mean, I'm not in a terribly good position myself. If he begins combat, I think I have to just cycle the relic. That's not helping. We're literally just drawing nothing but dinks that are just so... They're all dead draws to us. No creatures. Doesn't matter. You can ninjutsu something in. Should make a note of what these actual cards do, so I know what to name with Phyrexian Revoker, and I think that works, right? He's drawn so many cards, like it's... God. I don't even want to cast the Seas. It doesn't do anything. Yep. At this point, I just need to know what the cards are. I believe that Pithing Needle stops ninjutsu. I'm going to check it, though, just to be sure. I think that's how that works, but I'm not 100%, so I am going to be looking that up quick. Whoa, nope, come on. Alright, well, he's not doing anything. Alright, we're going to move this over here. Okay, sure. I have nothing. Nope. Oh my god, this is just the worst. Alright. Come on. Alright, now we're starting to get somewhere now, I think. That's not really enough, though. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna end up cycling this for a card as well. No, ninjutsu is not an activated ability. Oh, that's good to know. So Revoker is not going to stop this from doing anything. Good to know. At this point, I just assume they have to have like a million things. I guess we'll just turn that off so it can't draw any card. Alright, well, I don't think there's anything else in this deck that Revoker would want to name. I don't have a good plan to deal with these flyers. I'm learning this deck for the first time. This is not helpful, but... Okay, well we just... Why have you not done anything? Somehow, like, he hasn't played any actual ninjas since then, so... We're trying to claw our way back into this. I feel like our opponent is just, like, not knowing what any of our stuff does either. Here's a question. We're taking 3 damage a turn in the air, so this Trickster is going to have to block this thing. Alright. We need to try to set up a... No, we have to... Oh, fuck. They have a Mutavault, too. Alright, well... Alright, let's just attack with Trickster. See what happens here. Alright. Let's Spreading Seas this. At least then if we have Lord of Atlantis, it won't ruin us. Spellstutter Sprite. Yeah, that's not good. Figured they probably had that. Alright. This looks like Mutavault's going to animate. Like, this game is just so over for us. Ugh, come on. Yeah, here we go. I haven't shaved in a while. I don't know, I've been trying to grow out my beard and just see how it feels, but, like, I can't stand it, so it's probably going away. We are dead in, like, 2 turns. I don't want to show him more cards in my deck, but at the same time, I do want to see more cards in his deck, so... So the one that I really don't want him to be able to replay is the Spell Stutter Sprite. So I'm going to attempt to at least kill that one in combat. He might just ninja one of these back and we could just be like dead, but so what? We're running out of options very quickly. This hand was not the kind of hand that we needed here, and we definitely did not draw out of it either. The plus side, we know what we're up against now, so sure. You're going to show me more cards? I guess Dismember is what we want, and Echoing Truth. The relics are going to come out. I guess Thassa's probably... Yeah, we probably want to take Spreading Seas out as well and bring in, like, Thassa and Kira. Alright, you're going to Fatal Push something? Okay. That doesn't stop the ability. No, he didn't put another ninja in play, so... These turns are taking way too long. I don't know why. What is he doing? Oh, has he got like Vendilion Clique? He's just wanting to do it in my draw step. No, Surgical Extraction on Spreading Seas? What? No, I'm not letting you look through my deck. You're gonna kill me anyway, so absolutely not. You do not get to see my secrets, opponent. That's not happening. So let's take out Relic, because Relic is dead. And I guess you just needed something to target. It didn't really matter what. Actually, Force of Negation doesn't seem like it's super amazing, but I think Spreading Seas is probably, like, less amazing. I can take out one Force. I don't know, maybe Deprive might be better. He does have Mutavault, so keeping in 2 Cs is not terrible. Alright, yeah, I guess I'll just do it like this. I don't know if this is correct or not. I've never played against this deck before, but because Ninjutsu is not an activated ability, according to what I googled while we were playing this game, Revoker is not going to be really helpful to us. Well, I guess maybe I could familiarize myself with this while we're waiting. What does this list look like? Let's see. So we submitted the deck. I don't know why our opponent's taking so long. Yes, I want to play first. This hand is not amazing, but I guess it's okay. Keep. Go Island, Aether Vial. Here. I'm going to show everybody. This is what I'm looking at right now. Infiltrator. Yep. Plague Engineer. Oh, that's going to be terrible. Alright, so yeah, this looks like mostly what we'd expect. Fairy Seer. He was playing Fairy Miscreant though, so maybe he's got more fairies in his deck. Alright. So, yeah, so it looks like a hybrid of fairies and ninjas, so maybe he's not playing stuff like Plague Engineer because he took those slots out to put in more fairy stuff. You're going to Thoughtseize, yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but he's going to do it anyway. I mean, these are not super great cards. Alright, so he's just going to take away any pressure we have. So the only thing we can really do here is just Spreading Seas him, I think. So we're going to do it. He's obviously not concerned about it because he didn't take it, so that's a really good card to draw, though, because now when he finally gets his ninjutsu going on, now we can interact with it. Alright. Beautiful. We'll play Waterlog Grove and pass. We might trade it for a card. He has Creeping Tar Pit, so yeah, the Spreading Seas, I mean, would it be better over here? Maybe we didn't want to cut as many of them. Tar Pit's annoying. This is like fairies, but they have creatures that are actually way stronger than in fairies. Mutavault. Alright, Lord of Atlantis. Maybe we should be trimming one of those. Yep. Please ninja it back to your hand so I can dismember your ninja. No? Alright. Just gonna play patient. Yeah, Snapcaster is a thing, I guess. Which means he's gonna have to take, like, either Dismember or Master Waves, because I don't know, like, what... It's not particularly good for him, either one. If he takes Master, I'm going to crack Grove and draw a card, and if he takes Dismember, we're just hard casting this next turn. I think probably Dismember... It depends on his hand. If he has like Fatal Push, then Master Waves is less dangerous. Looks like he does not, so, well, in that case, I'm going to crack this for a card. Alright. See if we get something useful to do right now. That is extremely useful. Just do it while he's tapped out. He knows the card's in our hand still. Alright, well, we're not attacking, but now we have a pretty good defense here. His Fatal Pushes are pretty weak. Can't realistically get a ninja in play. If he does attack with Snapcaster, I think that I probably have to block it. Because I don't want to give him the chance to ninjutsu something. Yeah, because then if he... Yeah, I don't want him to ninjutsu the Snapcaster. That would be awful. And I think he can only do that if it's not blocked. So, Silver Gillideath will definitely trade with Snapcaster if given the chance, and Kara will block Fairy Miscreant. Otherwise, we just sit back for a while. So now his choices are going to get really tough, because I don't know what he's got, but it can't be that good against this. So maybe Creeping Tar Pit's going to come in. No, not anytime soon. Mutavault could, though. Alright. That's interesting. He's gonna he'll return Mutavault back to his hand that way. So I am gonna block the Snapcaster Mage, just because that one, if it gets ninjutsu'd, is really dangerous. But if he wants to like draw a card or something, I'm not that concerned. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay, because we can also dismember it. So, and that means Mutavault can't attack next turn. So we really want more beef, but that's not what we're doing here. I don't have to be super concerned about this at the moment. Because if he doesn't ninjutsu something back, I can dismember it then. Yeah, the fairy can block Kira, but he doesn't really want to do that. I guess one reason I could try to play around a counterspell on this. He does technically have Cryptic Command up, Cryptic Command mana up if he plays the Mutavault. But I don't want to lower my life total that much, and when we're in a race like this. I'm probably looking to draw like another Lord, so that way this can have Island Walk and start attacking him unblockably. Him drawing he already has 4 more cards than me. Like, it's kind of not a problem if he just keeps having more cards. We have to lower his life total as quickly as possible. Yeah, that's... That is interesting. Both attack. Just trying to calculate what the odds are if I like draw more lords, I guess. Could be taking 5 next turn. Alright. Let's see if he passes priority. So he's fine. So I'd effectively take 2 damage to deny him card draws here. Alright, let's do it. I'm not thrilled about it, but I'm gonna try. This is really close, and we're definitely behind right now with only 1 card in hand. Ooh, alright. Resolves, alright. So do you have something to ninja in for this guy? No. 12. Alright. That was as well. Ah, fucking damn it. Every time. Alright. Blast Zone is going to be a huge problem. This Aether Vial is not helping us either. Damn. Why does this card exist? I hate it so much. They just made like an uncounterable Ratchet Bomb. Oh, that can be tutored for with so many ways. Ugh. Alright, well, we have to attack. I'm not going to play this Vial because they don't know what it is, and there's a chance that if we draw Benthic Biomancer, we need to adapt it. Yeah. Beautiful. So now Master is going to kill, or the Blast Zone can kill Spreading Seas and Master. They might try to take it to 3 to kill Kira, though. But it's more dangerous, I think, on 2. What we really need is something like Master of Waves that can just try to get there before he can find another ninja threat. See, I don't know, because he's playing a lot of fairy synergies too, so it may not, there may not be like a lot of ninja threats in the deck. It might just be the 2 card draw ones. Alright. So Master can't really attack right now. But I think I probably have to attack with it anyway, just to force him to crack the thing. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so now if he cracks it, I can bounce Master back to my hand and replay it. Actually, I think we just attack with Kira here. Because, again, I want him to use Blast Zone on this so I can then bounce it and vial it in. Oh, that's not going to work. Alright, never mind. I'm stupid. I can bounce the Spreading Seas back to my hand, actually. Alright, well, I guess that's our plan. Or maybe this. If there's also protection against the ninja. So you're just going to do it now. There's not really any reason to. Could take it up to 3 and kill this thing. That would be unfortunate. If he does kill Kira, though, then maybe Echoing Truth on Master is a thing. Alright. But we also might need to bounce Spreading Seas and put it on Creeping Tar Pit. I guess he's trying to decide whether this is more important or this is more important. I think that if he takes it up to 3, then that means it's going to take like another turn just to get rid of this. I think that he has to crack it on 2 and just try to block for a little while. So you can attack for 4 next turn. So let's see what he's going to do with it. So it looks like he's going to go up to 3. I don't know, he can't make up his mind. Ugh. See, if I attacked with Master of the Pearl Trident, it makes it easy because then he can just animate Mutavault. Did he just... Oh my god, I'm so sorry, opponent. You just accidentally did that wrong. You put 0 counters on it. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. Opponent messed up and did not put any counters in the Blast Zone. You definitely intended to take it up to 3, but that just did not work out, so... So we kind of we escaped there by, you know, the grace of Thassa for one turn. I'm gonna have to let this go. There's nothing I can particularly do about it. I can't, yeah, blocking that's not really an option. However, I do think I have to Echoing Truth these so that I can attack with the Kira. So this is probably going to have Spell Stutter Sprite eat it. Right? I think that's the case. No, you had it right the first time, I think. That and then that. That's fine. No. Oh, come on. There were a lot of draws I could have had that turn that would have made this better, but that was not one of them. So, despite our opponent giving us a chance, like, the deck did not give us the chance we needed. Just flooding out on mana sources. That's 6. Oh, we have 8 mana sources now with 2 vials and 6 lands. Like, this is just not a winnable board state for us, with Tar Pit threatening to come online at, like, any given point. You know, Mutavault and, like, 4 flying creatures. I don't think we can get through this. The Blast Zone on 2 makes it so that playing a Lord and trying to Island Walk to victory is not a plan. I don't know how we're getting through this. I don't think we can. Definitely not with Island off the top. Game 1 could have been our fault because we kept a really, really shady hand on that, but this game, I don't know. I don't think that there's much else we could have really done here. This is just too many mana sources to compete with this. Meanwhile, his lands are all like creatures and fucking, you know, sweepers on an uncounterable stick. He's only got 5 minutes left, though. He's gotta hurry up. Come on, opponent. I'm gonna block Miscreant just because if I take these off the board, then actually I probably could have blocked Spellstutter Sprite. This being on the board helps them draw more cards, but if he ninjas this thing, he gets to counter more spells. I don't know what's better there. I'm just gonna do this now, or do you actually have something legitimate to play? Come on, you gotta, like, do this, because you only have 4.5 minutes left. No. Alright. Fine. You're gonna just name Spirit with it, I assume. Yep. And now Blast Zone can just blow up this. Okay, we're dead. We're done. Can't defeat that. Too much. So, Fairies Ninja hybrid that we were just not prepared for. Alright, well, that was a match, I guess, that kind of went nowhere. This configuration of that deck is not meant for that. Too many little flyers that we can't deal with. And Plague Engineer is thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for giving us tribal support in the form of Plague Engineer. Oof. On the draw, I don't know. Kept 7, I don't know. I guess this is not super strong. This doesn't look promising. This is another control deck of some kind, it looks like. Did not have another land. Okay, so this could actually be this could actually be a storm deck. Alright, well, no. I attempted to Spreading Seas my own Mutavault so I could start casting these lords. It's also interesting that it did bait out a Spell Pierce. But now that we know he doesn't have any more lands, if he plays another one that's not an island, then we could definitely seize it. Alright. We're getting this online. I don't think that this is Storm, though, because they don't play Spell Pierce in the main deck. Like, it's hard to imagine what deck this might be. Serum Visions and Spell Pierce. He kept an incredibly greedy hand with his Visions, though. Discarded Remand. This looks like it's got to be some kind of... Alright, well, this might just be a concession. Alright, he just gave up. So, mystery blue control deck, huh? Alright, so is it a combo deck or a control deck? Well, I think we side the same way anyway, so Spreading Seas, you come out. And Deprive, we probably need you. I don't know if he has any spot removal that Kira's going to matter for. We probably want some number of Thassa's. Maybe. I'll take out 2 Master Waves and bring in the 2 Thassas and Kira. I'll leave in, I think, the Relics just because in the blind, like, if it is Storm, then we probably want them. I have a hard time imagining a Storm deck's going to play that, though. But if it's a control deck, it's still relevant against Snapcaster Mage. I don't know. It's hard to say what it is because we haven't seen enough of it. Like, the Revokers are okay, but they're not amazing against Storm, so that's kind of a gamble. Alright, we'll keep it like this, and if we need to, we'll make adjustments. So we'll see what we're up against. Alright. I have a feeling Force of Negation is still good against this deck. This hand is actually much better than our previous hand. Mulligan to 6, we're going to keep. We might throw Biomancer to Force, and then play Relic in turn 1. Alright. Scalding Tarn suggests this is a blue-red deck of some kind. I mean, this could also be like Blue Moon, maybe? Sacred Foundry, oh. Is this like Jeskai Control? Grim Lavamancer. Okay, well this Relic is going to be a lot better now. Oh, no, not that. Yeah, okay, this looks like it's Jeskai Control. And the Relics are going to be relevant because of Snapcaster and now Grim Lavamancer, so that's fine. I don't know if they probably are okay that we keep them. Attack. Do you have another land to play? Or are you just going to play... He kept another 1-land hand? Are you kidding me? Who does that? Okay, well, it looks like it's got to be like Path to Exile or something here. I'll show him another Silvergill Adept. Because that way, even if he like bolts it, we still get to draw the card. I mean, oh, that's fine. No, he pathed his own Grim Lavamancer. That's cool. He was just really desperate for mana. Well, it's a good thing he did it on our turn, otherwise we could have forced it. Alright, that's fine. That was desperation. Anytime the path is going on their creatures and not ours is a good chance. Wall of Omens, okay, that's fine. We'll just play Lord next turn, and then we can attack him anyway. If he kills Lord, we can just keep playing more of them. Biomancer is probably going to be force food at some point. And this force means that we can theoretically play into Anger the Gods. Or even like a Settle the Wreckage, potentially. I'm willing to counter a 3-mana spell with this. If it's something like Electrolyze, probably. What do you have for 2 snow? Spreading Seas on Grove. Sure, man. That's fine. You have to be very desperate for that. Do this. What kind of hands did you keep where you thought that this was reasonable? Well, we're gonna play a Lord. That way we can attack with everything. Take 7? I assume you have a bolt or something. Alright, that's fine. Yes. Sure. So I could play Silvergill Adept here, but I don't really feel like I need to right now. I'd rather, if he has Supreme Verdict, I'd rather force him to Verdict first, and then I can just play Silvergill and Master in the same turn. There's no reason to just, like, commit this at this given moment. He might be stuck on 3 lands, though. That's entirely possible. And if he is, we can play Master of the Pearl Trident and then attack him for 7 and hold up Force, which is exactly what we will do. So this one looks like it's probably over. I mean, if he plays like any removal spell, I think if we force it, we probably just win. So what is your plan? Saheeli Ray. Oh, okay, so this is like Felidar. Okay, well, I'm sorry, opponent, but you lose. That is game over for you. Alright, so we were playing against Saheeli combo. Alright, well, this is where we just dunk on him really hard. I think we get a concede. No, he's going to make us play it. Alright. It's fine. I know where the attack button is. I'm not going to click through. Or what was I thinking if he went to... No, he was at 10. Like, how would we have gotten him to 7? I don't know, I forgot. But I was thinking if he was, like, going to fetch and shock. But, yeah, he didn't even have that, so... Alright, well, it looks like a Jeskai Saheeli deck that we just absolutely dumpstered because he kept extremely greedy hands, so... Kind of like what happened to us in, like, the first game that we played against Ninja Fairies or whatever. Alright, well... Cool. 1-1. Could be better, could be worse, I guess. You know, it's exactly even. Alright. Alright, on the draw, what do we got? It's not great, but, I mean, we can cycle the relics for a while. I'm gonna keep. It's mediocre. This isn't, like, super great, but if again, this is like a thing where if we're randomly against Bridgevine, then the relics might just help us win this game. Nope. That's interesting. Alright. Alright, well, we're gonna play Relic anyway, because this looks like this might be a control deck, and, I'm gonna... So, okay, we'll just exile it out of the graveyard anyway. Watery Grave could still be something like Gurmag Angler. Maybe if this is Esper Shadow. Tidal Sculler. That's not a good sign. So this definitely is an Esper deck. My guess is probably like Master Waves. No, he took Biomancer. Alright, they're not worried about Master at all. Okay, well, we can't really do anything else here, so we're just gonna do this. We'll crack a Relic at end of turn. Get in your free attack, yep. So, because of the Jace, we might actually not want to crack these relics. Ah, come on. Alright, well, that's fine. Mutavault, you're getting in. Because Jace is not blocking. And we'll probably use Master as force food for something relevant. Goryo's Vengeance. Okay, so this is the deck that plays Obsidian in it. Let's do that. I mean, they could take Force. I mean, that's... Damn it. It's gonna hurt. The good news is Jace is not gonna flip anytime soon. Sure. Relic is gonna help, though, because, I mean, it's gonna make it hard for Vengeance to ever do anything. But we really need to get, like, Master of Waves online somehow. I think right now our plan is we're just going to use these Mutavaults to try to trade with these guys. This is a really jank deck. Like, I cannot believe that this deck is seriously being played right now. You also cannot possibly believe I am going to let you reanimate that. There is no fucking universe in which that's not getting exiled immediately. Give me my Master back. Oh, come on! Ugh. I'm just going to take it right back. Alright. Alright, well, Silvergill, get us there. You're probably the best thing we could have drew that turn. Perfect. Now we can try to hold up Master of Waves next turn. This game is stupid. He's not going to attack with Benthic Biomancer because we can actually play it. The trick is we can actually play Master of the Pearl Trident by using Oboro, so I'm not afraid to trade Silvergill with this thing because we could actually play Master and still hold up the relics. But I'm looking for a turn where I can try to get Master out and protect it with Force. I don't know how likely that is, but, you know, we'll see. Well, he's going to take a Force anyway, so I think I want to protect Silvergill Adept. And this also exiles, so he's not going to get the Brutality in his graveyard either. Yeah, I don't think he can really attack here. Alright, beautiful. Alright, finally we get our aggro game going. Get in there. You can trade, that's okay. Alright, you're gonna path me now? No. No! Alright, Deputy is almost definitely eating Master of Waves. If it eats a relic, I can crack a relic in response, but it looks like he's given up on that plan, so... Alright, well, we're getting attacked for 4. That's going to make it very hard to actually keep this under control. Hedron Crab is an interesting choice. I didn't expect that. He's only got 1 card in hand. Alright. So, if we draw... I think I'm going to crack a relic now. I don't think we can keep playing around Jace here. We need to, like, actually draw a Merfolk. That's not where we needed to be. That is also not where we needed to be. Can't really attack into here. I was really hoping we could just draw like Master of the Pearl Trident and then try to race him, but that was our one turn to do that. And he just has this ridiculous mid-range plan that we're having trouble defeating, so... Yeah, it's got to be that one. One card, I'm fine with trading the Mutavault here. Trade, yeah, well, so we can get Benthic Biomancer back. Alright, hopefully he does not have anything else here. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Okay, let's hope this is good enough, because now we can start really pressuring him. Yep. Alright, well, we're probably going to have to crack Relic next turn to keep Jace from flipping. I have to imagine he's going to target himself. Yeah, alright. He's got no cards in hand, though, so... What is he really hoping to do right now? Does he play Unburial Rites, maybe? Ah, fuck, he does have Unburial Rites. And he found the Obsidian! Shit. Yeah... That's gonna be a thing. Damn it. So that was, I guess that was his only out here. Alright, if we draw a Lord, can we win? I think so. That's not what we needed. Alright, so we got 3, 6, 8. But we're also... He's not threatening, or we're going to be at 8 and they'll attack for 5, so 3. We are going to have to block something. Alright, well... So are we on the plan where we just absolutely need to draw a Lord this turn? I believe so. Still has no cards in hand, so Jace isn't a threat yet. So if I crack Relic and draw a Lord, is that enough? Because then that's 3, right? 3, 4, and 3. That's not quite it. I still think we have to crack the Relic, and then if that doesn't work, then adapt the Biomancer, probably. Well, we're definitely not attacking with both Mutavaults, so we'll do that first. So the question is, do we attack... Alright, so if we adapt Biomancer attack for 3, is that enough? I don't think so. Or if we attack for 5, it puts him to 9, but he's going to gain 2 life back from Obsidian. Go to 11, and then do we have lethal on the turn after that? So something's going to have to chump block Obsidian, so probably this. And then we can take the rest. I still think we're very dependent upon drawing a Lord, so... Alright. Yeah. Alright, that was good. That was a good draw. Now I think we have a chance here. Attack. Yeah, he has Watery Grave, so it's an island. And an actual island, and a Spreading Seas island. I think this is good enough. Because now we have a chump blocker for Obsidian, and I doubt that he had... unless he top decks, like, I don't know. I have a hard time imagining what he could draw that's, like, Detention Sphere, maybe? Or another Deputy of Detention. Yeah. We might have just pulled this out of our ass. This was the line that we had, and this line is, I hope, going to work. No, I don't think that's going to be enough. Are you hoping that you get to, like, Unburial Rites again? No, you have no Unburial Rites here. Alright, we got there. God Pharaoh's Gift. Thank you for showing us that piece of tech. Okay, so that was a fucking battle. It looks like the main deck relics were actually pretty good in this matchup because he is playing a graveyard strategy. So against that, Grafdigger's Cage is probably pretty good. At the same time, Revoker is also going to be good if we can name Jace Vern's Prodigy with it. Master of Waves seems poor. Kira is actually fine. Trickster is okay. Seize is actually probably not great because he is a blue deck. What else do we want here? I think the Cage and probably some counter spells. Force was okay. Do we want to cut anything else for another? Thasa's fine too. I don't know if we necessarily need Thassa though. There's also the possibility of Echoing Truth. That's tough. You take out one Benthic Biomancer, or maybe like... the Trickster might actually be okay, because if we can Trickster down the Obsidian when he Unburial Rights it, I think it still dies. It goes in the... It doesn't have the ability then. Yeah, that's... maybe Kira's going to be not quite as good, though. He has a pretty solid mid-range plan, and he does have, like, Deputy of Detention. So Echoing Truth is probably not bad here. I think we have enough 1-drops where maybe we don't need Ben that badly. Actually, we'll bring one in and we'll cut a land. Alright, I think this is okay. This hand's fine. I'm good with this. We're going to keep. We can get Vial out and then hold up Deprive. Yep, Visions is fine. We're just hoping they don't go like turn 2 Jace. Remember how I said we were hoping against that? Yeah. So we might actually be Echoing Truthing this back to their hand. If he does something to, like, fill up his graveyard first... No, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Well, you don't have a choice. That has to get countered. And we'll have to Echoing Truth Jace back so he doesn't flip it. Otherwise, he's just going to flip it and cast Goro's Vengeance. That would have been a good Relic turn, that's for sure. I'm going to put Silvergill in play just in case we do draw the Relic. Nope. Alright. So, let's... If we... Yeah, I guess if we Echoing Truth it now, there's no possible way that... we could also wait until his turn to do it. But if we wait till his turn, then we might not get to. The alternative is that he might... Well, he has 2 Goro's Vengeance already in his graveyard. So he didn't put on Burial Rights there. I guess we just have to do it now. There was also an argument that maybe we should have played Mutavault because it might have attacked next turn with Lord of Atlantis coming in. Yeah, that was probably correct. Yeah, you can replay Jace. God Pharaoh's Gift. Alright. Well, that's card, does thing. You have a 4/4 Tide Hollow Sculler that I can't really deal with. Damn, we need Graveyard Hate really badly. Like, Grafdigger's Cage would have been super important that turn. Ugh. Alright. our options are limited now. I guess we're attacking. I mean, he's probably just going to, yeah, put another Tide Sculler into play. This is getting super out of hand very quickly. He can take an Aether Vial. That's... yeah, we have to take this. The only way that we can win is with Lords at this point, and that's probably not even good enough. I think it might have been better for him to reanimate Jace instead, because then he could have flashed back Goryo's Vengeance. Alright, well, I guess we have... this is a deck... look at this! This is another stupid graveyard deck. Like, all these decks in Modern just abuse the graveyard so ridiculously. Alright, we're done. We are going to lose to that. There's no way we can beat it. Like, turn 2 Jace, and then that too was too much. Alright, so maybe against this deck we need the Dismembers as well. I guess it's not worth having Kira, and the Revokers are fine, and all of these cards are fine, but I guess, Ben, take one of you out. Alright, let's do it. We just need more answers to Jace. Oh, fuck, this is so hard. This is the kind of hand that's just going to get wrecked. But no, I want to keep this so badly, but if the chances that something goes wrong with this hand are so incredibly high. Alright, you know what? We have everything we need. We just need to draw lands. We'll hope that we can do it. We're going to have to play... so we mulled to 6. 5... alright, if he's on the Jace plan, then we might have a shot. We'll play Relic in turn 2 and hope that we draw a land. And then afterwards, then we can hold up Dismember. Alright, this is... I don't know, this was really sketch. If something happens to this vial, we are so dead. It's not terrible. Sure. So part of the reason I don't want to necessarily do this right now... I guess it's not really that big a deal. I'm going to do it. Like... okay, this might be fine. We still have Force of Negation if he goes for, like, Unburial Rites. I'm just also kind of worried about Goryo's Vengeance, like, trying to reanimate it and flipping it somehow. So if he played Goryo's, we'd probably have to force it. Yeah. It's only got 3 cards left, so we probably have a reasonable shot here. No. Not like that. attack. We'll hold up Trickster in case he does try to Vengeance, then we can maybe use Trickster as a trick. You know, use... Deprive, if anything, is probably getting pitched to Force of Negation because that's the most uncastable thing right now. He might want to fetch in response, but he doesn't really need to. We don't really need to dismember it either yet. We can force him to do it now, though. So he definitely wants to keep this in his graveyard in case he draws Vengeance. No! Alright, that's interesting as hell. So, alright, I don't want to put the last creature in my hand into play just yet. Okay. Alright, since he played Fatal Push, now I will put a Lord in play to keep the pressure on. Alright, he has another one. That's okay. I guess here maybe we just play Grafdigger's Cage. Yep. Alright, so he's got Sharum in his graveyard. But he can't reanimate anything with that in the field. Alright. Jesus Christ. Alright, I might be cracking this soon just because we need to empty the graveyard. I imagine I'll just take this. I need the land so Mutavault can start helping out with this attack. Deputy of Detention. Sure. Beautiful. One card in hand. It's obviously not a land. It's probably a Fatal Push. It's not a Fatal Push. Okay, that's good to know. So we're probably in okay position here. We still have Force online. That's nice. I'm not going to crack Relic just yet because I don't know if he has Snapcaster, but I'm going to play around it anyway. Alright, beautiful. I'm not going to play the island yet either. I will force a block, however. Alright, that tells me he probably does not have anything. So now we're in a position where I think that if he tries to Fatal Push the Lord of Atlantis, I can Echoing Truth it to my hand. Alright. We got there. Damn it. We beat, what is it, Esper Obsidat. It's a really weird kind of Reanimator deck that it's very, very grindy and also very graveyard-based. Oh, fucking hell. And yeah, with Gift of the God Pharaoh and Sharum, like, that was pretty insane. Fortunately, we just kept enough hate cards in game, the third game, that we overpowered him and he did not have enough disruption to stop us. Like, if he had Tidehole Sculler early, then that could have really easily screwed us. But he had the mulligan pretty aggressively, I think, and kept the hand on the bases of like Jason and Hedron Crabs, and that was not enough. So that was kind of luck, but also, I mean, we played pretty patiently with that too. Alright. This hand's okay. We'll keep. I can pitch a Trickster to this if I have to. This does not bode well for us. Hex Drinker. No, why does this always happen to me? Alright. We're gonna try to eat this thing in combat with Trickster. And we will use Force of Negation to help do it. I will trade with this thing one way or another. Yep. If you go for Assassin's Trophy, I will counter it. I still think I have to. I need this off the board because it just gets too dumb too quickly. No! Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, no. I am not letting this happen. Alright, I've already super committed to this. It's dying, damn it, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. It cost... What did it cost me? Everything. Alright. Jesus Christ. I don't think that... Like, this card is so hard for our deck to beat. Like... But now we're just in a situation where, like, Liliana the Veil can just, like, kill us anyway. I don't know how we're supposed to fight this deck. Like, Force of Will, like, it would have been so much better than Force of Negation against this kind of thing. And, again, now we have this ridiculous threat that we can't actually defeat either, so... Fantastic. All we can do is attack and hope he blocks. He's not going to. Do you have a third You know what? Sometimes you just keep 3 fatal pushes. I guess that's just how life is. Oh, fucking hell. And then, again, like, drawing lands off the Confidant is, like, pro mode. Never get punished for it, ever. No, I don't have another Trickster. If he just plays Liliana... Alright, we're dead. Done. Can't beat this deck. This deck is too fucking powerful for what we're doing because their 1-drops are way stronger than ours. I guess Kira and Thassa are what we want. Take out some Aether Vials. Maybe we keep some relics. I don't know. They have a lot of cards that are just really dangerous to us. I kind of want the Revokers too. Just to name... you know what? Revoker can actually name the thing. Master of Waves feels really vulnerable with like Collective Brutality and Maelstrom Pulse. Maybe we don't need Master. What do we want instead? Like... Alright, let's just hope that we don't see the Collector Oath. Try to keep Scavenging Ooze and Tarmogoyf at bay with the relics. Do not have a good plan for this deck. I don't know what we're supposed to do against it. The Hex Drinker just makes it way more aggro and harder to deal with. has an inevitability to it that is very difficult for us to deal with. Fuck. We just got destroyed. And honestly, like, given the fact that their hand had 3 Fatal Pushes and Confidant in it, like, I don't think that there was any other way we were going to play that where we were going to end up winning because of it either. No matter what we did, we were just getting blown out, like, all the ways till Sunday, so. Force of Negation is not great, unless it can force something favorable to us, but even there, like, we got... Basically, once he had a second Fatal Push, like, there was nothing we could realistically do. We were already committed to it, and we lost so much card advantage in that there was no coming back from it. Really, Force is just there to like counter stuff like Liliana and Damnation. But that was really greedy because the Hex Drinker was just way too early. This is fine. We can keep this. Alright. Let's get Vile online. Okay, he doesn't have anything to do on turn 1. That usually means something like Dark Confidant. Yeah, I guess we're just going to play Mutavault and play Relic. We could play Phyrexian Revoker, but that plays into Fatal Push, which looks like he has open, so... I want to try to keep this for like, Liliana the Veil. It doesn't have any discard spells either, so I'm guessing it's a bunch of stuff like Tarmogoyf and Dark Confidant in his hand, and then maybe Lilies. It could be Fatal Pushes, but there's no Thoughtseize, no Inquisition, no Hex Drinkers. Tarmogoyf, yep, on schedule. So we're definitely going to use this turn to get Thassa online. Ah, beautiful. We can try to even use Silvergill Adept to trade with Tarmogoyf. Well, what is he going to do? Like, he's attack for 0? We really need the Revoker in case he plays Liliana, because then we can vial it in and name Liliana with it. Then there's not really anything he can do to save her. This is a pretty good setup for us, to be honest. Alright. Let's get Silvergill online. He didn't play Liliana, so he's probably just looking to use removal spells right now. Alright, cool. So always click the vial first so that it goes underneath Thassa. Alright. Actually, Silvergill is card advantage right now, and I think we need that. Nope, I want Vial to sit on 2. I think we can safely attack into this. If he fetches, we can just, you know, use Relic. I don't think he has a profitable way. Like, if he Fatal Pushes it anyway, so be it. But just cracking the fetch is not enough to get through the Relic, so blocking one is not realistically an option. Okay. I'm fine with getting either instant or land out. Oh, beautiful. So now we have a double block situation where we can probably kill Tarmogoyf. Even if he fatal pushes one of them, or he needs to have 2 removal spells to save Goyfi. Alright, come on. We got this. Yep. And we still have Force of Negation up if he plays Liliana. I don't see why that matters. You're dealing 0 damage with that thing anyway, so... Okay. Oh, interesting. That's not really going to fare too well for you when I just Trickster it again next turn, so... I'm definitely okay with this. I'm going to crack Relic now. Let's get the card out while we can. That's fine to put on top, right? That's something we can pitch to Force. Well, the other option is we could actually hardcast Force of Will now. Or Force of Negation, I mean. So, how much do we have here? We have enough for Force, Biomancer, and Trickster, and then we can leave this up. I guess it's safe to play Oboro because we can just bounce it back to our hand at any given point if we need to. So he already used 2 removal spells from his hand. He has 4 cards left. Actually, he used 3. So, what are the odds he has another one? I don't want to animate the Mutavault if I don't have to. I want to hardcast the Force of Negation, preferably, so I will Vial in Trickster and then leave up Force. And then if he doesn't do anything, that end step, I will bounce Oboro and activate Biomancer. So, how is your 0/1 going to attack me this turn? Maelstrom Pulse? Sure. What are the odds that... I didn't think I had it. That's fine, actually. I'm not going to do it. I got to get better value out of it than that. I'm going to put that on the bottom. I want to draw actual cards. I mean, that's okay. So here's an option. I can attack, and if he blocks with Tarmogoyf, I will Trickster it. And if he tries to use a removal spell or something... Yeah, he's not blocking. That could have been a really good bluff. He doesn't know. But I still can just hardcast Force at any given point, so... Maybe he might be flooding out. It's hard to say. But we're also in a situation now, if he Inquisitions us, then we're probably going to have to just deploy for Revoker and Trickster and just blindly name Liliana the Veil. Then he can take the Force with his Inquisition. Dark Confidant. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I mean, it's not fine, but there's nothing I can realistically do about it. Alright. I need to deploy more gas. Alright, Liliana the Veil it is. Definitely on top. Okay. I'm cool with trading Dark Confidant for any of these things. Alright. He's so scared of it. Like, come on, he has to have it if he's attacking me. But this is the plan. We have to pressure him. I think if he doesn't block... Well, the 1 point of damage probably isn't that relevant right now. Because Alright, he's going to go for it. It's alright, let's do it. Alright, get him! So we will hardcast Force if we have to. Alright, what do you have? Is trying to find Fatal Push. Beautiful. Alright, we're going to hold up Force of Negation now. Liliana the Veil, guess what he's not going to be able to use? I think I still counter it anyway, just in case he tries to play it and then use removal on this thing. Tarmogoyf. Okay. Deal. Do I want another Revoker? He does have multiple Lilianas. It doesn't hurt to have that. I think that's fine. We'll keep it on top. Four cards. I need to save these 3 mana to hardcast Force. So I guess if we actually if we play Lord, then Thassa can start attacking. I like that. Yeah, let's do that. If he wants to trade something with it, I'm cool with that too. Because now we're in a situation where, again, we can empty our hand at any given point. Thassa threatens to kill him in 2 turns. If he goes for a Revoker and then tries to play Lily, we can just violin another Revoker. I don't know, his hand did not seem terribly good this time. Like, he just kept some removal spells and some 2-drops, and that was not good enough. Maelstrom Pulse. I am going to Force of Negation that. Alright, sure, you can Fatal Push. We will double name Liliana the Veil just to be safe. Spreading Seas, let's see, that doesn't actually turn on Thassa. He doesn't have any important lands to hit with it right now either, so I will bottom it. That's okay, I guess. Because now we have 6 mana, we can just make all 3 of these unblockable. Alright, well, now he's in a tough spot, because any 2 creatures can just be unblockable and kill him. The Liliana's hand is shut off, so he has to have enough... Yeah, there's nothing else he's got, so... Sick. Alright. Kind of got a little lucky there. Holding up the force was okay. I don't know, maybe we should have Deprive, though. It's hard to say. I don't know. The Relics did a good job. I will give them that. Aether Vial was also fine there, too. I guess... If we have Revoker, maybe I'm not so worried about Lily. So this is a really tough choice. Is Force of Negation the kind of card I want against this matchup? Like, not really. Alright. We're going to be on the draw, too, which is going to be rough. But at the same time, like... We're not even going to be able to counter, like, Dark Confidant with this right away. Maybe we do need Force. I mean, once we got to the late game, it was fine anyway. I don't know. I'm going to keep it like this. I don't know if this is right or not, but we're going to keep it against this deck and just see how it does. This hand's okay. So we can go... We can keep it. Alright, it doesn't have a 1-drop that bodes well for us, so let's play Benthic Biomancer and just get in there. Didn't even want to represent Fatal Push, that's good. So this probably just means like Dark Confidant or Tarmogoyf or something like that. Alright. Alright, well in that case then I guess we're just on the Lord 'em out plan. I guess that's like 5 of a kind. We'll play Master first just so we can try to eat spot removals before Maelstrom Pulse comes online. Hope that he doesn't have a 3rd land, I guess, but that seems incredibly ambitious. If he plays Lily and makes us sacrifice a creature, that's actually not the end of the world, because we can just play a Lord of Atlantis and then attack Lily. And then if Tarmogoyf blocks, it'll die, and if not, Liliana dies. And I'm fine with either of those things happening. So effectively, playing Liliana right now would just trade her for Biomancer. Okay. This is alright. Sacrifice Biomancer. Now if he was gonna play another one, then we'll just do the same thing, except this time we'll sacrifice Master of the Pearl Trident. Well, he's probably gonna take this now. Phyrexian Revoker makes this bigger, so... I mean, I don't know, maybe like he takes Silvergill Adept. Depends upon whether he has like Maelstrom Pulse or something available, because there's a very high chance that we're just casting Master of the Pearl Trident and attacking everything. Alright, maybe he does have Maelstrom Pulse then. Plague Engineer is a terrible one for us. Because now we can't attack into this. Well, we don't have a choice. We have to just do this and hope there's no Pulse online. We'll just play Lords every turn until we win. Hopefully. If we get Spreading Seas, that's good enough. Actually, Spreading Seas might just kill him. That's 9... or 13. Alright, never mind. Nope. He's digging. He's got to try to find it. So yeah, he is kind of vulnerable to Seas. If we can draw Seas into like land, then we can put him to like 1 life. He kept 3 in, right? Yeah, so there's no good attacks here for him. Thassa is actually incredibly strong for us right now. Because now we can start attacking with unblockable each turn. And he does not have a good way to kill this thing. That's actually fine, because that means it's more likely we can draw an island and play 2 lords. I guess he's just trying to mana fix himself. I think maybe it would have been better to hit Waterlogged Grove so we can't sack it for a card. I don't know. It's probably close. Like, Mutavault was realistically never attacking, but he knows that we have 2 lords, so he's just enabling us to play 2. Maybe it means he does have Pulse. Alright, so he's going to do this. Okay. Ah, fuck, he did play Maelstrom Pulse. Alright. However, we do put an island on top, I think. So that Thassa can try to race this. Ooh, Spreading Seas is pretty good. But it doesn't turn on Thassa, though. Oof. Alright, we're gonna dig for a land. Alright, beautiful. And this Thassa's indestructible, so I don't even need to give her Island Walk. I can actually... Or I don't need to give her unblockable. I can actually do it to the other one. Yeah, and blocking with Plague Engineer is not really a great plan. Okay, this is good. This means right now he's facing down lethal. Maybe we'll get this. We might pull this out of our butt. No attacks. That's got to be a good sign, right? Yeah, let's put that on top. So, I guess we just cast the Lord, right? Do we make her unblockable, or do we just play another Lord? I'll do it like this. He needs to have 2 removal spells to take Thassa out. Not that one. Alright, now he's like really dead. Maelstrom Pulse does not even do it here because, alright, we pulled Black-Green X out of our ass, so we're at 1-3 right now. Or 3-1, sorry. I don't know how the hell we managed that. Like, after that first game, I did not believe that we were turning this matchup around, but I guess it's because like he didn't keep hands that had like 1-drops in them in the second and third game. Like if he didn't play the Hex Drinker at all, so maybe that's the problem. Maybe he just needed to mulligan to a more aggressive curve. Like a turn 2 Dark Confidant or a turn 1 Hex Drinker is a lot harder for us to deal with than like the stupid Tarmogoyf is. Tarmogoyf and Liliana are not that big a deal to us, especially when we have Mutavaults or things like that, or Merfolk Tricksters. So that worked out pretty well. I think we kind of just got lucky with our draws. We drew like, what, 5 lords, 6 lords, something stupid like that. 7 lords, actually, I think. I don't know, 6 or 7. It was fucking insane. Did our opponent fail to join? Is that what happens? This looks like maybe we did not join a match. No! Alright. Well, 3-1's good. This means we made money in this league. We at least get our entry back, and if we win this one, then we can win some extra prizes. Alright. Come on. Join match. Alright, on the draw. Who knows what this person's up again? This hand is okay. Not great. We have Force and Silvergill. What means we probably have to pitch Spreading Seas to it, but it's medium. I'll keep it. A lot of these hands we've been keeping are just kind of average hands. They're not super great. No, hold on. No, I'm not passing through this entire thing. Polluted Delta, huh? Okay, well this hand just became a great hand. Because now we have Aether Vial. Are you going to counter my Aether Vial? Nope. What the fuck is playing Polluted Delta and Steam Vents? Are you like Death Shadow? We haven't seen that in a while. It could be a Storm deck. Might be Shadow. It could be Phoenix, actually. Interesting. Well, if it's Phoenix, then drawing the Vial was super clutch. So in that case, I want to cast the Silvergill Adept. Alright, that's good. Now we can do stuff like attack with Mutavault and Silvergill next turn. Manamorphose, sure, what are you going to do with it? Thought Scour, okay. If you cast Faithless Looting, I am 100% force of negating that. I guess this is Phoenix. He just thought he was going to hit a Phoenix off of that, so... Kept a really, really risky hand. Alright. Oh, that's actually good. So options are... We're definitely, like, keep using force in this. If we are going to play Master Waves next turn, then that means we can't attack with this, so... Let's just attack with Silvergill for 2 and see what happens. Alright, that's kind of what I thought. Because now at end of turn we can just play Trickster, Master, and then play Master of Waves. Finale, a Promise. This feels like a card that I should Force of Negation. And I think I want to do it like... Yeah, I want to do it like this so I can flash in Trickster. Alright. Let's do this now, so... Alright, no Lightning Bolt. Now it looks like there is a bolt. He's probably going to hit Master the Pearl Trident with it. No? Alright. Well, you have one turn to do something or you die. Hardcasting Finale of Prom. Alright, go for it. This time you chose Faithless Looting and Lightning Bolt. Okay. Just really hoping for that Phoenix. Phoenix does not really do much for you, though. You're still getting cracked. Alright, you discarded 2 Phoenixes. I still don't think that's enough. Unless you have Set Adrift, that could do it. No, not enough. Alright, cool. We beat Phoenix. We did not even use the main deck relics. That was pretty awesome. Alright. So, we definitely want Grafdigger's Cage and Dismember. I think, yeah, because we need to kill Thing in the Ice. Benthic Biomancer is a little bit slow in this matchup. Echoing Truth is fine. I don't think that we're going to play Deprive, though. That seems a little slow. And Spreading Seas needs to come out. Actually, okay, so in this case, then maybe we do want to play Kira. Or we could put into Deprive. Revoker doesn't hit a whole lot in this deck. It's kind of rough. Maybe Deprive is fine. We are super dependent upon Vile, though. They're going to probably bring in, like, Anger of the Gods, so having more counterspells for that is probably okay. Alright, we'll do it like this. All of our 1-mana spells are artifacts, so all of our 2-mana spells are, like, blue creatures in instance, so... Phoenix came on way too late. Alright, we have a very good chance to go 4-1 here. Let's do it. My friends in the audience would like to know your opinion on women. I don't really have an answer to that question. I'm going to keep this because I think Aether Vial is fine. I don't know how to answer that question. Like, just wow. Alright, well, that question just threw me fucking sideways. I don't even know how to respond to that. So, the official position of Lord Magicus on Lord Magicus, Magic the Gathering, online, or fucking life, or whatever. Whatever you want to call this channel and me and whatever. They're people. I don't know what the fuck you want me to say. Like, I don't have a good answer to this question. Like, I hold no biases against anybody because of their race or sexuality or gender or whatever. I don't give a shit about any of that. None of that matters to me, but it looks like he kept a greedy one-land hand. Yeah, fine. Put 2 Phoenixes in the graveyard, but no lands to really do anything. Okay, when I woke up this morning, I did not think that I was going to be questioned about what do I think about women. That's just interesting as fuck. Uh, yeah, no, like, I don't care about, like, any of those things. Nobody chooses to be a man or a woman or to be, like, gay or straight or any of that nonsense. Like, so I don't hold that against anybody. Like, fuck. I mean, I didn't choose to be a male or, to be straight or whatever, so. I think we're probably going to win this game by casting Master of Waves next turn. I have a very hard time believing that he's going to come back from this. Yes and no. Alright, my opponent is just dead. Yeah, I just am going to animate Mutavault here. This kills them anyway. I don't know, like, how greedy of a hand do you think, like, you were going to get away with keeping? I like putting their life total lower now, in case that for some reason they do find some way to, like, anger the board. Okay. Deal. You lightning bolted yourself. Well, I don't know if that really qualifies as a game against Phoenix. Like, you didn't really do anything in either game. That was probably the single easiest Phoenix match I've ever played, so, it is what it is. Yeah, I think this deck list worked out okay, but, like, it varied just as easily based on pairings could have gone, like, the exact opposite direction. I don't know, the relics in the main deck seem fine, it's just there do seem to be hands sometimes where you're not keeping like a ton of gas in it. Like you just have a bunch of spreading seas and waterlogged groves and relics that just draw cards forever, but like never actually lead anywhere. And sometimes you're just holding a bunch of like lords in your hand, and you're just like, I'm so good at Magic the Gathering. But I mean, realistically, our best hands are going to be the ones that like have like one of like everything in them. So, have like at least one lord, like one graveyard or like either a vial or a relic, like a force or a master or like a seize or something. It's just drawing the wrong part of your deck in the wrong matchup is certainly a consideration, but it's at least with relic you have the chance to draw a better card with it. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. We kind of got lucky today that most of the time it worked out. I think this was mostly fine. I mean, yeah, the leagues could have gone exactly the opposite direction, and I mean, I've played leagues where that's happened, but today we just kind of got lucky, so we'll take our 4-1 and be happy with it. So, alright, well, that is all I've got for today, so I hope everybody enjoyed this. So, Sunday, maybe I might be trying out another Legacy League. We'll see how I feel when I get to Sunday. I've been interested in playing more Simic Fishies and Legacy, but a little bit different than I think how I did it last time. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. There's definitely going to be more Legacy. I just haven't decided if I want to do it on Sunday or hold off longer. Maybe there'll be some compelling reason that I'll just wake up and I'll feel like, nope, today definitely has to be Modern again, so who knows. I mean, I still will take that under advisement. If you leave comments and say, I want to see this or I want to see that, then yeah, I'm definitely, I don't have my mind 100% set either way, so I can be convinced. Yeah, alright, well, have a good night, everybody, or a good day, or whenever you're watching this, so take it easy.